Hello, everybody, and welcome to Functional Medicine with me, Dr. Howard Robbins. As you know, our show is dedicated to the prevention and/or treatment safely and effectively um, with natural, healthy ways of dealing with medical issues. Um, I want to get into this is part two of colds and flus because we're in the middle of cold and flu season. And uh, our last show discussed all the supplements and things to take that you might be able to do in the treatment of it. Today, we're getting into some more powerful ways of dealing with it all in terms of prevention and treatment um, to get rid of it fast if it's possible for you, as well as safely. First, I want to thank, and this is very important, please get a pen and paper. You're going to be wanting to write some of what we're going to talk about down. So please get a pen and paper ready. Otherwise, you're going to have to repeat this or put it on stop or hold or pause or whatever. Okay. That's the first thing. Secondly, please subscribe to our channel. My techie people tell me this is very important. I am, at my age, the opposite of a techie, so I don't know about doing these things, but apparently it's very important to ask you to do so if you'll be kind enough to. Keep in mind we have lots of important shows that we do, podcasts that we do on various health issues, which you may not need today, but you may need in the future. It'll always hopefully be here for you and for free. Um, First, I want to thank our sponsor, and you may want to write this information down. It's Promolife, PROMOLIFE.com is their website. They sell ozonated products and ozonated machines to make ozone gas to treat various things. And you're going to learn about why that's important in the prevention and treatment of colds and flus. So please, you know, contact them when you're ready after you've seen and listened to the show at 888-742-3404. Tell them you heard about it here on the show and they'll give you a percent off or a free gift, whatever. So it'll be definitely worth your while if you do that. So promolife.com and 888-742-3404. Also, Doctor's Biome, you're going to learn why the gut connects to everything. 70% of your immune system's in your gut. So you're going to want to contact Doctor's Biome, DoctorsBiome.com. And you're going to want to get a month's supply and start taking it regularly. It comes in these 32-ounce shots, little bottles of probiotic beverage. That's what it is. There are 15 patented strains created to survive the stomach over 90%. Stomach acids, because as you probably don't know, unless you listen to some of my shows on it, capsule powder and tablet probiotics that you've been spending money on, if you have been, are virtually completely wasted because over 90% are destroyed in the stomach if they come out of suspended animation, out of their capsule powder or tablet form into living adults. Doctors Biome are living already. They're already living in a 100% delicious, organic vegetable fruit juice. So you can read all about it online. Definitely you should at doctorsbiome.com. And if you put the code Howard35 in, Howard, my first name, 35, you get 10% off the retail price. I urge all my patients, and most of them do, to go on auto ship. When you go on auto ship, you now get an additional 10% off. So now you're getting 20% off with priority shipping. The product is sold literally all around the world, and they run out of it all the time. It's always, very frequently on back order. Well, if you have auto ship, as soon as the next small batch that they make is released from safety testing at the laboratory, you're a priority shippee. And now, so in addition to saving 10%, you get priority shipping. Okay. It's still free shipping. You still get free shipping anywhere in the continental US. Um, and in addition, it comes with a better than 100% money back guarantee. Because if for some reason you don't like it or can't take it, and you've purchased it, not only will they give you your money back, but they don't ask you to send the product back. They ask you to give it to somebody else who might benefit from it. That's amazing. It's rare that a company is like that. They all want you to mail it back, and you have to hassle going to the post office and everything, or to UPS or FedEx. And here they just want help people, which is the way it should be. And like I said, it's delicious. It's in a 100% organic mint, kale, lettuce, celery, cucumber, apple juice, or for the woman's health, in a 100% organic watermelon, apple, beet, pomegranate, strawberry juice with added cranberry, so it helps with urinary tract infections. Um, you're going to learn more about it as we talk about this on the show. So everybody, let's get into things right away. So if you listen to part one, you heard about all the different herbs and homeopathies and everything else that you can do to treat it once you get it. Let's talk a little bit more about prevention. So first of all, it's been proven that people who live a healthy lifestyle, if you're eating organic vegetables predominantly, you exercise regularly, you do relaxation therapies like meditation, you're less likely to ever get sick with anything, okay? Because those things boost your immune system naturally. Um, I try not to waste time talking about all those things that you should probably know about, or there's hundreds of websites out there that'll tell you how to eat naturally, how to eat healthy, and whatnot. Raw foods are ideal. Raw vegetables are ideal, and you can juice them. I have patients and friends that all they drink is organic juices made up of vegetables, organic vegetables. Um, and whatnot. And of course, you can add garlic and other things and ginger and whatnot to the juice, as we spoke about in the last show, so that'll help boost you up. And the key is to prevent in the first place. Well, there's two other things you can do to prevent. The first is, and I already alluded to it just a few minutes ago, is to keep your gut healthy. Now, most people think they have a healthy gut when they really don't. First thing is, make sure that you're having at least one bowel movement every single day. Not almost every day. If you're not having it every single day, that's not good enough. You want to be able to cleanse and detoxify yourself that way so you're not absorbing toxins. So having at least one natural bowel movement every day is important. And as I say to my patients, sometimes I don't care if you have to use dynamite, but you got to clean out every day. That's what Doctor's Biome tends to be. It tends to be a delicious, healthy dynamite for your gut, because once you start taking it every day, you will become regular. For those of you who are constipated, if you get diarrhea, it will right itself within a few days usually. If you have diarrhea to begin with, so you are cleaning out, well, that means you're not absorbing all the nutrients you're taking. And so taking Doctor's Biome may cause constipation for a few days, but then it should right itself. So those are the things that you can be, and why is that so important? Well, if yeast weakens the T cell system. Now, if you kill off all your good boys, all the good bacteria, all the good probiotics, yeast is able to overgrow because it's healthy bacteria, healthy biome that keeps yeast in check. And yeast is natural. Everybody's got to have some candida in their gut. You just don't want it to be overgrowing. Now, what would make that happen? Well, if you've had an oral antibiotic even once in your lifetime, doesn't take more than once. Or if you eat red meat or chicken that isn't organic, I don't, or for that matter, you always have to throw in, to be fair, if it's halal or kosher, hopefully then there's no antibiotics that have been in it. And of course, farm raised fish loaded with antibiotics. And I don't care if you burn the meat, burn the fish, you can't destroy all the antibiotic that's in there. So it's going to get in and very rapidly kill all the good boys off, not just bad boys, which allows yeast to overgrow, which weakens the part of the immune system that fights flus and viruses, all and colds and viruses, and that is the T cell system. The T cell portion of your immune system is tasked with that responsibility. And if it's been overwhelmed by yeast, it's not going to work. So you need to put the good boys back in, to put things back in balance again. 1 2 ounce shot a day of Doctor's Biome can do that. Now, so the gut connects, as I said, 70% of your immune system is in the gut, and it virtually connects to every organ and every system in your body. It's called the gut organ axis. So to stay healthy and stay well, to keep your lungs healthy, and so the lungs are stronger at fighting these flus and cold viruses, the sinuses are healthy so they can fight cold and flu viruses better when you inhale them. It's important to have a healthy gut. So the gut sinus connection axis, it's called the gut sinus axis, the gut lung axis, very important to you to be keeping it in good repair. I'm not going to spend more time on it. I've done a lot of shows on the gut and on gut disease and gut problems. So get Doctor's Biome. Make your life easy. It's delicious. The whole family should be taking it in a preventive way, not just to be taking it when you finally do get sick. Now you're backpedaling and you're trying to fix a problem because you let your immune system weaken. And flu is a pretty bad thing to get. Now, put aside, I'm not saying colds are fun, all right? But flu is a pretty bad to get. And if you're already suffering, you have a little cough, or you're suffering from sinus congestion, sinus problems, it pays to be doing these things. Now, why I said to get, write PromoLife information down. There are things you can be doing at home anywhere in the USA, okay? And that is one of the best things is called rectal insufflation. Rectal insufflation is an ozone enema, okay? And you can absorb a small amount of ozone from your rectum through your gut into your blood, which can cleanse and kill off some extra yeast in there, boosting your T cell system, but also by getting some ozone into your body on even a daily basis, you can keep your body cleansed, detoxified, your immune system boosted to some small degree. It is not the same as doing intravenous ozone therapy, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But it can be beneficial and helpful, and that is available everywhere. You buy a home care system from PromoLife. Not terribly, expensive, maybe $1,000 to $1,100, $1,200. They'll give you a % off, a discount or something if you tell them you heard about it here on my show, Dr. Howard Show. And so that'll help you out a little bit. But definitely, if you're doing that on a daily basis, you'll be able to fight this. Now, they also make an amazing extra device you can buy called Nebulo 3, Nebul, capital O with the number 3. And there you're going to be snorting in to your sinuses. Don't breathe it into your lungs, but you'll be snorting into your sinuses. If you've been around people that have colds or flus and you want to give some extra protection, all you need to do is turn the machine on. They give you instructions on how to use it, and you're snorting in ozone through this pine eucalyptus oil that they fill into this little glass bowl, and out shoots like a machine gun, the gas that can be snorted into your nostrils and through your nostrils into all the sinuses in your head, killing off yeast, mold, bacteria, um, and virus. So again, this is a preventive measure. You're going to do this. You can do this if you are sick, of course, to help get over it faster. But you can do it if you know you've been around people. Maybe you've been traveling on trains or on planes. You know, people travel for holidays and everything. You can't travel with this stuff because while an ozone generator is legal to take onto a plane, you can't take the oxygen tank that you need for it onto a plane. You can't pack it in your luggage either. So you'd have to have an oxygen tank arriving wherever you're going. And that's not something that's easy to do these days, or at any day for that matter. So, but you can do this while you're at home and when you arrive home after a trip. So very valuable to do ozone enema, rectal insufflation, and snort it and into your nose, which in essence you're nebulizing ozone. You can also nebulize with a neti pot. You can nebulize with salt water, sea salt. You can nebulize with food grade peroxide. You just put a few drops of peroxide, food grade peroxide, 3% into into the Nebulo 3, into some purified water, or just buy a nebulizer. All right, they're cheap. You can get them on Amazon and other places, cheap enough. So you can nebulize a little peroxide, and that'll help again with the sinus, clearing out the sinuses and whatnot. Remember, 3% food grade peroxide. That's the only kind you want to use. 3 or 4 drops into some distilled water into the nebulizer. That's all you need. And you can nebulize peroxide. If it seems too strong, cut back on the drops. That's all. Okay. Now we're going to talk about intravenous ozone. Now, there are many different ways. If you listen to my podcast called Intravenous Ozone, Everything You Need to Know, it goes over all the details. The most important thing is that intravenous ozone can kill a virus, okay, very readily. Now, unfortunately, while there are many methods that we discuss, the blood methods of ozone and ozone and saline, where you just they squeeze ozone and saline, they let it drip back into your arm. Like it's also IV, but they're very wussy. They're very weak in treating any kind of viral infection. What works the best, and what I'm published on Ebola, I'm published on it on COVID. What works the best is direct IV ozone therapy. This is where we push the gas in directly into your veins. And as of this date on this show, which is December, middle of December of 2025, by the end of this month, we'll have done over 380,000 direct intravenous ozone therapies using what has been nicknamed not just DIV, direct IV ozone, but Robbins method, RMDIV. And I've trained doctors from all over the world and all over the US in how to use my method. So it's an extremely powerful way of killing virus, not just specifically virus, because it's going to kill bacteria, fungus, yeast, mold, parasites, toxins, harmful free radicals. It'll remove toxic metals from your body. It has so many wonderful benefits, but it's able to destroy virus. Now, what I have seen, and it takes only 2 to 6 minutes, it has to be done by someone who is legally allowed to do it. Please don't go on the internet and read about it and go, well, I can get syringes illegally, or they're easy enough to get anyway, but I can get butterfly needles illegally, and I can get oxygen illegally, and I'll stick it in a vein illegally, practice medicine without a license, because it's my health and I want to take care of me. Please don't do it. It takes 3 days of training with me to do it correctly. If I could, I can teach it in 5 minutes, but then 3 days of training, 21 plus hours is necessary. And I only train licensed healthcare professionals who are allowed to get all those things and stick a needle in a vein and push. So I don't train in, people. People need to be seeing healthcare professionals for treatment. And if we treat you, and I often get patients, who know, if I treat you on a day that you think you're getting a flu or a cold, the chances of getting it are close to zero. If you already got the flu, and flus are pretty bad, they can knock you into bed sick as a dog for a week and more. And as you get older, they can be life-taking. Okay, not just life-threatening, but life-taking, particularly if you're a child or a senior with a weakened immune system to begin with. So, bottom of it all, or put you in the hospital with pneumonia or whatever. I mean, this is not something to play around with. So, if a person does get it and they come in to get treatment, it takes me, I have to hit it every day. Bang, bang, kill, 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 kill. And if I hit it every single day that we're open, 6 days a week in the city in Manhattan, I will make people functional again. You'll be able to go to work. You'll be able to be with people if you had to, because you won't be contagious, you see, and will have made you healthier again so you can live with it. Then the second week of treating it every day gets you healthy again, well again. We boost your immune system back up again. So by doing this that way every single day, 6 days a week, you will be able to return to work in just a few days or work from home effectively. Again, you won't feel so ill that you're unable to. But I have to keep hitting it, because if I don't keep hitting it every day, virus seems to be able to take hold again. It doesn't take a day off because you're taking a day off. And we have to really kill it off promptly and fast. And that's why doing these direct IV ozone therapies every day seems to be the answer. Now, colds, if you don't already start off with a terrible immune system, colds sometimes take only a few days to 1, 2, 3 treatments. And we've knocked the cold out completely. People feel healthy and normal again. And you're going to say, oh my God, it's a miracle. Well, these are ozone miracles that we see, particularly for that kind of a problem. Once people wait until it's too late, sometimes it's too late, and all we can do is improve your health gradually and slowly. But most people, I'm able to really make a difference with this. And again, the key is preventing, by doing things at home, by eating a healthy diet, by doing green juices, by taking all the supplements like vitamin C and vitamin A and D during season. And remember, the flu season and cold season extends generally from October through April. Though you can get a cold, a rhinovirus, any time of the year. Whenever there's a temperature change of 10 degrees, new viruses get released. And viruses frequently mutate. So a virus that started out at the beginning of the month, by the end of the month, it's a different virus. If your immune system is weak, you can catch it again, so to speak. So that can happen. All right. So everybody, if you want to reach me, you have questions, you can email me at ozonedoctor, OZONEDOCTOR, at yahoo.com. You can call my office in Manhattan at 212-581-0101. That's 212-581-0101. And they'll put you in touch with me. You can also just go right to Promo Life as well to get the home care set up. And you can call them at 888-742-3404. 888-742-3404. Or contact, and not or, but and take this every day, is Doctor's Biome. Go to Doctors, Doctors, Biome, sounds like biome, but it's pronounced biome, doctorsbiome.com. Put in an order. I promise you won't be sorry. Comes with 100% better than 100% money back guarantee. It's delicious. Give it to the whole family every day, and let's help prevent you getting a cold or a flu virus. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, stay well, and we'll be back again soon with another um, podcast here on Functional Medicine with Dr. Robbins. Please remember to subscribe when you get off the show. Please remember to subscribe. Bye now.